Hello to my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right, Virgos, let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Virgos. Let's get ready to close out this cycle. We're going to dip a little bit into next year. Let's get a little bit into next year. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, on the 30th, we have a new moon in Capricorn. As we close out this cycle. That's right, in the year of 8. You want to close out karmic cycles, so you can experience the year of 9. That year of 9, very powerful number 9. So you can create the life that you have been dreaming of. All right, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. I've already prayed over your cards, Virgos. Talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. All right, Virgos, let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Again, talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. Talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. All right, Virgos. Let's go. Let's see what the leading card is. Here we have the Devil card. All right, so the Devil is in the details. All right. So, like I said before, we're gonna have a new moon on the 30th of December in Capricorn. So here we have the World card. So something has been fulfilled. And here we have the Magician card here. So you're going to make sure you are getting a message loud and clear. We're going to start out with a 6-card spread here. 6-card spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, Devil is in the detail. So we get a 6-card spread here. Message loud and clear. Loud and clear of what the message is for you. What is the message for you? Because something has been fulfilled. So these are messages for you. So less is more. We have a message that you're trying to be in receiving mode for, because somebody could have been at a pause when it comes to something, trying to make a decision about some things. But less is more, quality before quantity. You want to focus on your purpose, and so Capricorn, like you, is an earth sign. And so Capricorn new moon is going to help you to grow your capacity for efficiency, hard work, productivity, and, taking care of the everyday practicalities. Capricorn is a sign that is a planner sign. It's a planner, and so for those of you all who are planning on your 2025, the year of 9, 9 is the transformation. It's a number of transformation. So something needs to end to begin again. 9 is a number that can regenerate itself over and over again. It exhibits great determination. It's a number that symbolizes evolution and enhancement of psychic abilities and clairvoyance. Number 9, people are warm, they're outgoing, loving with a dramatic flair. They exude a magnetic personality that allows him or her to pretty much get along with anyone. They're compassionate, romantic, filled with unconditional love, kind, empathetic, very patient, tolerant, wise. So much you can say about number 9. 9 is just a very creative number, right? 9s are inspirational. They're compassionate humanitarians with great idealism, strong willpower, sweet-natured souls. Doesn't like to see anyone in pain. If you look at the number 9, it's has a circle at the top representing a big head with wisdom, filled with wisdom. Learn from numbers 1 through 8 that preceded it. Representing the artistic, creative side of the human experience. And so that wisdom and leadership of 9 makes it very evolved. They're here to help people, often through major transitions, and also represents endings. Loves without judgment or expectations. So many wonderful things you can say about the number 9. But of course, like I said, it's of course obviously 9 before 10, the double digit number. So somebody is, trying to make a decision to break karmic cycles excuse me, that's going on in your life right now, so that you can experience some good energies. So we have the Tower card that is retrograde right now. That's Mars. What else is retrograde right now? I believe Chiron is retrograde right now, so people are slowing down, really doing the deep spiritual wound, like healing deep spiritual wounds. You're focusing on purpose. Lots of loose ends being tied up right now this year, trying to get ready for this new moon. Lots of things happening right now. So yeah, closing out cycles, closing out a lot of cycles. Yeah. So yeah, so something has been fulfilled. Something has been fulfilled. Something has been fulfilled. Right? You got as much information as you need. Much information as you need. That's the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So as much information as you need to get in order for you to move forward. All right, here we have 7 of Wands here. 7 of Wands. So you can close out a cycle. We also have the 2 of Wands here. So 2 and 7 obviously is 9. And then we also have the 4 of Wands here. And then we also have the 3 of Wands. So I do see somebody is going to be grateful that the past is behind you. And so you can move on. So some kind of a homecoming is happening here. So you're not going backwards through this long and arduous journey. So some kind of homecoming is happening for someone. Let's see what else we got. Yep. So yeah, so somebody is just grateful that something is behind you. Got all the information that you need. Yeah, got all the information that you need. Got all the information that you need to move forward here. Yep. And then for a new beginning. Yep. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords here. 8 of Swords here. Yep, 8 of Swords here. Yeah, to 8 of Swords here lets me know that someone has, for some kind of restriction here, like, to make sense of something. This is like making sense of something, to break some kind of a karmic cycle, break some kind of to move on from something. Like somebody is making something makes sense to somebody as to makes logical sense to you now as to why you would move on, from something if you were like disrespected in a sense. Moving forward. Looking at your cards here. Yeah. So I see a new start for you, like in terms of your legacy wealth. Like in terms of your legacy wealth here. In terms of your legacy wealth. I feel like, Ooh, I feel like looking at your cards. Looking at your cards, moving forward here. King of Swords here. Sitting from, looking at your throne here. There's some information that somebody has. You have enough information here. The thing that's going to help you in 2025 here, especially looking at this next full moon that we have coming up, and especially looking at number 9 being a very creative year for everybody, and keeping a journal. We have digital journals. We have the 2025 digital journals and digital calendars out already. The link is below. It's in our merchandise store. That link is below, but not in the description, but you'll see it like from our main page for those of you all who want to get your 2025 journals and calendars. But looking at your cards, and it makes perfect sense for just anybody, just like in terms of just any kind of partnerships and how people are spoken to, how people are treated. Is somebody just does not want to be chained to, especially when you're trying to find your star. Everybody has their star to follow. Everybody has their guidelines, their rules, their how you structure things in terms of, like when we talk about Saturn here, and just like the history, the meaning of Saturn, your rules, your structure, your traditions, and a very just the meaning of Saturn and how you communicate, right? And how others communicate in terms of family, in terms of tradition. There's 3 energies that somebody is saying you're grateful that some things are now behind you, because when you're sitting on your throne and you have some clarity here now, and just how people talk to each other, like how they like talk to each other, could just almost like the way that they see each other is just like how they talk to and how they talk about each other is just kind of like I feel like looking at your cards here, Virgos, you have either been around certain people's families. You know what I'm getting. What I'm getting here, Virgos, is like if you're considering dating somebody, for instance, here, right? This is the Ace of Pentacles here. Like if you're considering dating somebody, for instance, you say, okay, you're kind of being back in a dating pool. Like when we see this Chariot card, saying, okay, you think about dating somebody or getting married to somebody or whatever the case may be. I'm saying new and exuberant love in somebody's life here, right? And somebody could have gone on some long and arduous journey and just said, I don't think so. Don't want to join that kind of family, right? Just listening to like, just hearing things like, no, I don't think so, right? Which is a good idea for people to kind of sort of be around and just kind of listen, be in receiving mode of just kind of sort of listening to how people communicate before you just kind of dive into some things, right? So that's a good idea for somebody to do, is just kind of be around and just kind of observe, pay attention to some things so that you don't throw yourself into a karmic cycle. This is, we're talking about the number 8 here, moving forward, so that you don't do that to yourselves. So that you don't do that to yourselves, moving forward. Yeah. So when we talk about the number 9 and creativity, I see you moving forward. Like I said before, there's a I see a new and exuberant love in someone's life. For somebody, something is going to feel like home for you. Something is going to feel like home for you. Is the King of Wands here. I feel like somebody is sitting on their throne, just kind of sort of praying for something. So here we have the King of Pentacles. Somebody has enough information here for something to make a distinction. Like somebody says, okay, you have enough information to decide which direction you want to go, and you know which, you know, what works for you, what doesn't, right? Somebody's thinking, okay, you're not going back in one direction, right? Because something is long and arduous journey. You know what you don't want, but you know what you do want now. Somebody is now on their throne. You don't want to be in survival mode, right? Somebody also has a loved one who is very supportive of you, like in the spirit realm. So somebody has like an ancestor in the spirit realm that's very supportive of you moving forward with something, and that energy is very wise. So that's an energy, somebody's ancestor is very, very wise. So, and they're actually giving you some courage. It's almost like somebody said, giving you the kind of like the push that you need in a very gentle way. They're inspiring and motivating you. Yeah, they're inspiring and motivating you. So somebody has gone down some kind of a rabbit hole. You've gone on a journey, and on a quite a peculiar journey, and you come back to your throne, right? Here we have the Queen of Wands here, and I feel like somebody is possibly has done the shadow work. Here's the Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles. And ready to plant some new seeds. Possibly ready to plant some new seeds. Somebody could be relocating. Somebody could actually be relocating. Maybe buying a new house or just relocating, just period. Somebody could be relocating. So in this new phase of life, you could be relocating. So that's something that you may want to pray about. Something you may want to pray about. So I'm kind of 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So I'm seeing a balance. I'm seeing a balance here. Somebody is definitely getting up the courage. Somebody's getting up the courage to this spirit is getting up the courage. Definitely clear-headed. I'm not necessarily seeing. Hold on. Let me see something here. Somebody's getting away from shady energy. Somebody's definitely putting away any kind of alcohol. That's going to end. And the shady energies, detaching from any shady energies. So that's always a plus. So that's going to go away. Somebody's moving away from past disappointment. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. So somebody's not talking about past disappointments anymore. Let me see what else we got going on here. I'm going to pull out another set of cards here. So that's a card I was kind of trying to pull out here. Somebody is now at a level of emotional intelligence and emotional maturity, away from a very cold energy who may have used them as a pawn in a chess game, who may have talked to you and somebody in a very immature way. Right, so somebody may have finally gotten some rest. Somebody may have finally gotten some rest. You know, so lots going on here in this reading. Lots going on in the reading. So let's see what else we got going on here. So yeah, but looking at the cards here, there's moving forward towards the year 2025, and the cycle begins December 30th. We have a whole new cycle, whole new phase, 2025. Brand new beginning. If somebody has a new and exuberant love, what I'm seeing here in the cards here is the stopping of the overthinking, overanalyzing. Something is going to change. Something is going to change. What's gonna change, I'm seeing for you all in 2025, is less of the overthinking and more talking. That's what I'm saying. In order for somebody to have a balanced out relationship, less of the overthinking. Yep. Here's the 6 of So I see somebody moving away from just moving on to more like balanced out. Yeah. So somebody's definitely going to raise their frequency. Somebody's definitely going to raise their frequency. I see a whole new legacy starting here. A whole new legacy. Whole new legacy starting here. Some kind of financial independence is happening here. Somebody's no longer talking about wills and trust and all that other stuff that could bring the wrong type of attention. Here we also have the the King of Wands here. Yeah. Here we also have the Two of Cups. There's going to be more conversation around soulmate energy. More conversation around that. More conversation around thriving and not being in survival mode. Right? Because that conversation is going to be poured out. Less around survival mode. That's going to be poured out. So when we see 2 and then that poured out of the Ace of Cups in reverse, that's going to be a lot of that repressed emotion is going to be poured out. It's going to be, it's just a totally different type of energy coming out. Right? Here we have the 3 of Cups. So somebody's leaving all of that kind of conversation behind. That negative conversation behind, repressed emotions, all of that mess. You know, somebody's really, here we have 3, 2, that's 5. And then like just pouring all of that out of just like, I feel like somebody's going to do a lot of self-reflection, a lot of therapy actually. Here we have the 4 of Swords here. And just getting some rest, like really getting some rest. Here we also have the 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands here. So yeah. Lots of good energy in 2025 moving forward. Lots of really good energy in 2025 moving forward. Lots of good energy in 2025. So there's been a lot of thinking going on. Lots of thinking. Somebody has been doing a lot of analyzing of a lot of things moving forward, because you definitely want good energy coming back. So the conversation coming back is going to be very different. With the energy you put out is going to be what's going to come back. So, yeah, the whole world in front of you. Here's the 2 of Wands here. Somebody's gone through a long, see this journey right here? See this person with their head on their forehead? Somebody's gone through a long journey. Where's the, okay, Wands energy, yeah. So 9 and 2 is, yeah, somebody's gone through a very long journey. Very long journey. Yeah. Here's a Page of Cups here. With somebody who is older, but very immature, right? And has just taken them on some kind of a journey. Something has taken somebody on a journey that they just don't want to go back to, just lamenting over something, and you'd rather have your wishes fulfilled. So the words create reality. Words create reality, right? So now I feel like somebody's going to really start a very structured plan, really put together a plan, meaning wake up, set an intention, and it's like real discipline. Wake up, set an intention, and some kind of a ritual. Some people have a ritual of praying, meditating, like walking yourself through a day, right? So just being very mindful though. Mindful of what you're watching on television. Can't really help the conversations going on around you if you catch public transportation, and can't really help all of that stuff. What people are listening to on the radio, conversation on the bus, train, plane, whatever transportation you take, the news, all of that other stuff, right? But you can change the channel. You can change the channel. So that's what somebody's going to be very mindful of, right? Yep, you can keep it on the throne. Definitely keep it on the throne. And I see somebody doing that. All right, so let's see what else we got. Let's go ahead and get ready to close it out. So definitely see you being very mindful of that, because somebody has enough information. That's why you're starting out with the King of Pentacles here, so that you can have a different kind of 2025. But as you're watching this video, that's where somebody's going to be mindful of, right? You're stepping out of your comfort zone. North Node, somebody's going to pull their birth chart and find out what your North Node is. Different conversation, different energy altogether. Different conversation, different energy all together. All together. Acceptance. I accept myself as I am. I accept what is without resistance. I have the power to choose my actions. I have the power to create change. I practice patience with myself. I am loved. I am not alone. I am at peace. That's right. Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Spend time with animals. Somebody may like doing nature walks, or maybe like, I don't know what the climate is where people are, but somebody may like, you know, kind of doing some grounding or earthing. There's a really good movie, YouTube. There is a, I don't know if I mentioned it to you all. I think I mentioned it to Capricorn or maybe Taurus. I may have mentioned it to you all, but YouTube, I don't know if you need to have a paid subscription or whatever on YouTube, but there's a movie called Earthing. I think it's a really, really good movie. These people kind of talk about the power of earthing, but energetic clearing is what I'm seeing here. So during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So energetic clearing here. Yeah, let's get prepared for 2025. We're going to have a full moon, a full wolf moon on the 21st of January. And it's a very, very powerful. So when you hear wolf, your mind will automatically go to wolf in sheep's clothing in a negative sense. It'll actually go to the spirit animal wolf in a very positive sense. So you can start looking that up now and start getting prepared. Lots of good things happening 2025, but you can start your year right now. So a very positive year right now. We're breaking these karmic cycles. 11:11. I am awakening. That's right. So the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you to wake up to who you truly are. That's right. You want to get into it. You want to get into that positive energy. And we've been talking about it the whole year. I'm telling you, a lot of people have been affected by things that have been happening in social media. It's been very, very triggering to a lot of people because of what has been happening in social media, because whether people realize it or not, there has been a massive purging and have been triggering a whole lot of childhood traumas for a lot of people. But the purpose was for people to look at themselves, not to expose and hurt other people, for them to look at themselves to do the internal cleansing. So here we have the affirmations for agility. I act with skill and grace. My effort is valuable. I move quickly towards my highest goals. I may fall 7 times, but I rise up 8 times. I am continuously improving. I am my only competition. Daily improvement is my highest concern. Yeah. So many people were competing and trying to expose and humiliate other people when people were just trying to get a grasp of trying to process their own traumas. But so many people didn't give people an opportunity to even wrap their heads around, even process their own. People driving people crazy, couldn't even process their own stuff. So, but so this is an opportunity for people to break their own karmic cycles and get prepared to speak life into what you want to grow. So here we have Shaman. 17, release. Shaman, the song within. This is North and White. To end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blistering but soft like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek, excuse me. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuousness of earth, awakened and bursting with bloom, opening the rich vitality of your inner heart. New visions burst forth from the chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Trust in this. 1 and 7 is 8. And so landing on the light side of 8 is getting clear about your purpose. Purpose here. So have a very positive and prosperous remainder of this year, and let's get ready for the year of 9, the year of creativity. Here's the questions for the moon in Capricorn to get you prepared for structure. The moon in Capricorn is the energy of one of ultimate persistence and determination. So you can start tracking and observing your plans, right? Your plans. Like I said, we do have digital journals and digital calendars already for 2025. We also have burning bowls right there on the community page for those of you all who want burning bowls. We only have a few more left. Here are the questions. First question is, what are your top 3 priorities this week, this month, and this year? Second question is, what are your biggest fears? Third question is, do you have specific daily rituals and routines that nourish you? Fourth question is, do you reward yourself when you accomplish something? And then last but not least is, how much of your day or week do you block out for self-care and personal development? Personal development, right? That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next video. Bye.